Hello and welcome to Spoiled Tomatoes, the only movie review game show on the internet, probably.
Maybe. Not guaranteed.
Until somebody tells me different. I'm your host, Nate Bowden, and with me is our returning champion with a record of 3-3 as Brian Martin.
But I think we should take a moment to talk about what a victory that last one was.
Is that just to rub it in Shakira's face, isn't it? She's going to listen to
probably.
this?
Probably. I don't know. I felt good about that. When I say that's been the best thing that's happened to me in about 3 weeks, I'm not exaggerating.
Well, think how much better it could be if you actually get into the win column tonight. Because if you can go 4-3, it'll be the first time you've got a winning record.
That's true.
You've been down or even all season long. And there's one man standing in your way.
Let's meet our contestants.
Our contestant tonight is a fellow podcaster, a fantasy writer, a comedian, a game designer, and a voice actor. I knew that one.
You've heard him. You've heard his voice on our show.
You've heard his voice. Our first and most ardent fan, it's Jeff Richardson. Jeff, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you, gentlemen. I'm so happy to be here.
We're really excited to have you, Jeff.
You're probably the one person that's been most consistently communicative, I'll say, with the podcast here.
You can say annoying or like irritating. I'm like a bumblebee. You know, I'm not dangerous, but I'm like hovering around and annoying you.
No, I would never say that. I will say...
Jeff is like the most ardent listener in that he follows literally every marching order we give. If we say, like, hey, you gotta read this, you gotta watch this, you gotta... Jeff
I took your Snickers challenge.
Yeah, you did. You won the Snickers bar, that's right. Now...
Part of winning the Snickers bar was having to do this.
This is the penance that comes with having won the Snickers bar.
Now, Brian, you talked over Nate's challenge to dump all my praise for you guys here at the beginning, but I'd rather pepper it through as we go.
Okay.
To really be a sycophant. Okay. You know, well, I feel like that's the
fine.
right
you know?
Yes.
Hey, if you can stroke my ego.
Or sycophant.
Ooh, can we call them that?
Ooh.
Sicko fans?
I think maybe one of them anyway. I think it's...
Before we go any further as well, you mentioned Shakira, and she may not have gotten a lot of points, but I did just buy and read both her books, and they are amazing.
Awesome.
Highly recommend.
So I said I've known Shakira for about 10 years. I've only read one of the two books, so that's incredible.
It's worth it.
How in God's name have you read 600 pages in like a week?
Nate is baffled.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't have any kids or pets. I just have a regular 8 to 4 job.
Well, I hope Shakira's listening. That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. What are we talking about tonight?
Yeah, so you don't even know what the movie is, I bet.
I can't keep it all straight. We're recording 2 episodes back to back this week. I don't remember. I just hope it's not... I don't know. Tell me what movie this is.
Tonight's episode is referencing, oh boy, episode 82.
Okay, thank God.
Serious Inquiries Only was the title of the episode. The movie Safety Not Guaranteed. That episode posted June 22nd of last year, 2025.
All right, how about this time travel ad?
What have you got?
Yeah, somebody emailed it in from the classifieds. He's looking for someone to go back in time with him. Do a little tongue-in-cheek investigation, find this guy, see if he thinks it's real or if it's a prank.
Not bad.
And the guy says you'll get paid when you get back, bring your own weapons, safety's not guaranteed, and he's only done this once before.
You want to do it? All right, you got it.
Can I get a couple of interns? Help me with
I'll
the
do
research, do some heavy lifting?
Me, too, please. Me.
All right, give me the lesbian and the Indian, and I got a story.
Movie I have fond memories of.
Yes.
Unironically saying that. I really love that movie.
Well, yeah. I mean, it kind of swept at the Ziggies, if I remember.
It did do quite well.
It did well.
Thanks to Aubrey Plaza.
Who got robbed? She
Who got robbed of MVP.
Who got MVP that year?
Nate's dad did.
My dad. My dad.
Of course.
And Space Ghost.
And Space Ghost. Yeah, great pick.
Great the limelight with Space Ghost. Yeah, so Jeff, I guess I'll just ask you right up front. Have you been listening since the very first episode?
Yeah. So I can't remember. I think did you put an ad on a podcast at one point?
No, we've not done that.
However, I found out that you guys were going to be a thing. Somehow in episode 1 or 2, I found you.
Wow.
And,
that's incredible.
And I
Way
was
back
like,
in
well,
Quantum Leap.
I got to watch this Quantum Leap show. And so I got into that.
It was kind of like the way we felt too. So now we got to watch this, huh?
And I loved it so much. I thought the main actor was tremendous. Is it Raymond Lee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he was great.
Yeah, I loved every time he popped on the screen.
So you found the podcast before you found Quantum Leap?
It might have been after, but it was early.
Yeah, it's gotta be after. When I go back and listen to that first episode, it's rough.
I recorded that in a closet, if you recall, Nate. It was the middle of the day on a Sunday. I recorded in a closet.
Wow.
But we kept it going. We
Yeah.
kept it going. Thanks to people like Jeff.
Aw.
But we started this whole other thing, this game show, Spoiled Tomatoes. Jeff, are you familiar with the rules? Don't worry, there's a British voice that's going to come on.
Yeah. No, there's points, right? Like if you're within 10 percentage points, you get 1 point. There's a lot of points in these sentences.
There's a lot of points involved.
The narrower you get, the better better you do.
It sounds like you got the
He's
gist.
got it. He's got it. In fact, you know what? I think you should replace the British woman with Jeff's description.
I think the British woman needs a name. I think it's like Camilla or something.
How funny would it be if I called back next week in a British accent doing that, whatever that was that I just did?
Oh, yeah, that would be great. That would be great.
Well, just for clarity's sake.
If you're new to the rules, here's how the game is played. The contestant will earn points based on their estimation of the movie's Rotten Tomato score. First, they will decide whether or not the movie has been certified fresh, earning 1 point with a correct guess. Next, they will gauge whether the audience score is higher or lower than that of the critics, with the potential to earn 2 points. Now the contestant will provide their best guess of the actual critic and audience scores. Should they manage to guess within 10 percentage points of the current tomato score, they will earn 5 points. If they are within 3 percentage points of the actual score, they will receive 10 points. The contestant can earn 20 points if they guess the score exactly. And, in the unlikely event that the contestant guesses both the critic score and the audience score exactly right, they will be awarded an extra 50 points and end the game with a perfect score of 93 points. Now let's get ready to play.
What is more likely, a Yahtzee or this?
Oh,
I've heard of a Yahtzee before, so...
Because more people play that, I guess it's more likely.
Maybe so.
But no, I think a perfect score of, what did you say, 93 points?
93 points.
That's about as likely as being able to win over and over again at a roulette table.
Wrong episode, Brian. Wrong episode.
I know.
Oh my
But I'm really
God.
glad we're not talking about that tonight.
I wish I was allowed to talk about that, because I was standing in my case at work fuming at the very idea. That
See,
guy
Jeff
would
gets
be
it.
in a canal in New Jersey.
Yeah, dead.
Have you seen 57 Seconds?
I'll probably see it at some point.
Just lived vicariously through us. It's... oof.
So you listen to the podcast, but you don't then go watch those things?
No, only if you like it, or
We
if it
didn't
sounds
sell.
really interesting.
No,
We did not sell 57 seconds.
You're supposed to watch it when we hate it. That's like you've seen Time Guardian, I assume.
Man, I'm 49 years old. I want to get this over with. Like, I want to fit in all the best stuff.
That's true. I get it. I totally get it. Yeah.
Which is
Fair
why
enough.
I listened to, oh boy, a time travel podcast.
Oh,
There you go.
There you go.
There it goes.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Water us up.
tonight we are talking about safety not guaranteed. Now, Jeff, did you watch the trailer that I sent you?
I did.
You did.
Writers, does anybody have an idea for a story?
How about this time travel ad? Guy writes a classified that reads, "Wanted, someone to go back in time with me. This is not a joke. You'll get paid after we get back. Must bring your own weapons. Safety not guaranteed. I've only done this once before." I want to find this guy. See if maybe he believes in this stuff. I don't know. I think it could be funny.
You want to do it?
Can I get a couple of interns? Help me with
I'll
the
do it.
research?
Me, too, please. Me.
All right, give me the lesbian and the Indian, and I got a story. What'd you get?
Got his name, where he works. What makes you think he won't slam the door in my face, too?
Probably none of the other people were beautiful girls.
Easier now.
Do you sell guns here? Something sexy and affordable with killing power?
Sorry, pest
Well,
problem?
if your ad had been written properly, I may have a better idea of what I need. I hope you worked harder on your calibrations.
My calibrations are flippin' pinpoint, okay? You ever face certain death?
If it was so certain, I wouldn't be here, would I?
I'm certain I'm being recorded. I'm certain I'm being followed.
What's wrong with this guy?
What makes you think there's something wrong with him?
Because he thinks he can go back in time.
What are you going back for?
The mission has to do with regret, mistakes. No matter how tempting it will be, we're never, ever gonna say, hey, leave your Star Wars figurines in the box because they'll be worth like hundreds more.
So, Kenneth, why are you looking for a partner?
The world is mostly full of jank holes. I believe that there are purists out there, and that's why I put that ad in the paper. I think you're ready. I trust you.
You should. There are people following him. There are really people following him.
This is intense.
Going 15 miles an hour.
You come to that launch site, you take my hand, and I'll show you who can't time travel.
What's your story about?
I don't know anymore, actually.
It's my hope that if you're watching this video, something incredible has happened.
And based on that trailer, do you feel like you would have laid down ticket money for this?
20 years ago, yes, absolutely. Now, in my couldn't be bothered phase, I would probably just watch some more Star Trek and wait for it to come on a platform somewhere.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So how does that key your interest, though? Enough to check it out, at least?
Right. When I was younger, I probably would have been into someone like Aubrey Plaza or thought Mark Duplass was relatable, but
Okay.
I've fallen off that ledge at some point. I mean, she's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but
My first thought was like, did you watch Megalopolis? The Francis Ford Coppola movie?
no.
She's in it, and she looks fantastic, but everybody in that movie looks fantastic. It is a complete clusterfuck of cinema.
Yeah,
But-
I've heard it's quite audacious and
It is insane.
Strange.
It's absolutely insane. I think I got it, and I think I enjoyed it for what it was, but Aubrey Plaza looks great in it. But I can see how if you watched that, you might be turned off of the idea of seeing any of these people on screen again.
Well, Aubrey Plaza is on your cheat list, Brian, so
Oh,
I don't know if
100%.
you have a room to speak on that.
Oh, she's still there. I mean, I just
Now,
understand.
I did try to watch Parks and Rec. I watched a couple episodes, and she was the best part of that
Oh, she is.
show.
Oh, that's a good show. You don't dislike that show, do you, Jeff?
I just, it didn't stick with me.
Takes
Like
a while to get popping.
I think
feel
Yeah,
like
I heard I
season-
should start
season 2.
in season 2 or 3.
That's
yeah,
that's
Yeah.
kind of.
Yep. Okay, so based on the movie we're actually talking about tonight, this is the moment, Jeff, that you get to ask us 3 questions.
my riddle's 3.
Whether it be about the movie, about the podcast, or any other thing that you think might help you guess the tomato score.
Did you have a favorite book as a child?
Do you have a favorite method of falling asleep?
Is there anything more precious than the gift of sight?
The
Okay.
floor is yours, sir.
I'm trying to decide which to do first. If you're allowed to answer this, how many people voted on it or ranked it or reviewed it?
Like, how many critics were there?
No, just how many people in total?
Oh, how many audience members?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find out what the actual... What is it called again?
What, the movie?
Safety.
That's this fucking movie. It slides right off your brain.
Safety not guaranteed.
Great job.
It's not a bad title. It just doesn't.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
There are, for the audience score, more than 25,000 reviews.
Holy shit.
Okay.
And
Everybody who ever saw it had
That would suggest that it's very good if everybody reviewed it.
theoretically. And then there were 149 critic reviews. That's really freaking huge, too, honestly.
Oh, is it? I don't know the relative values, which is
Well-
weird for me to ask the question.
No, that's a
therefore.
good question, because
That is a really good question. Yeah.
the one we're recording was Steve tomorrow, and next week's episode only has 8 reviewers.
Oh my god.
So 149, 8. But there you go. Yeah, that's a good
Okay.
question.
Do blockbusters, like international ones, do they get like 600 or 1,000? Like, because they have critics around the world?
You know, for
I
somebody
wonder.
that runs a whole game show based on Rotten Tomatoes, you would think
Like
I would know
comparatively,
these
yeah.
types of things.
All right.
Let's
Question
just-
2.
Let's be honest, I don't know. Yeah, question 2.
Question 2. What is this movie about?
Oh, Brian.
So not a synopsis, but like theme, value, moral.
Well, Brian, I usually ask you that question.
That's fair. I need to think about that for a second.
No, I think there are pretty strong themes in this, honestly. I think it's about belonging.
Yeah, absolutely. It's about finding your place in the world. It's about
Your place in the world and your position in life.
Yes.
It's very much about, like, how much have I accomplished? Where am I with my life? And what am I doing with it?
and that shared experience transcends the obvious and is much more emotionally driven.
Yeah. And it's present. I don't think there's lip service to that either.
Lovely.
It spoke to me. It spoke to me.
For sure.
All right. Question 3. If you could add one element to improve it
Ooh.
to your exacting standards as, I was going to say filmmakers, reviewers, podcasters.
Sure. Okay.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Let's say podcaster. I don't know.
What would
Man.
it be and why?
This is a guy that's actually thought about some questions.
This is yeah.
Right?
Do most people come on and wing it?
Yeah.
A couple of people came on with no questions
Total
at all.
schlubs.
Oh, we call those in the business losers.
Yeah.
God,
Wow. What would I have added to
Is this like that question, recast it with Muppets kind of situation?
I mean, if that's your answer.
I don't think that would work quite as well. We don't know whether the time machine works at the end or not.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
There was some conjecture about whether it was too open-ended, but it's one of those things where it's like, do I mess with that or let it be? So I don't know if that would be something I'd want to just add.
Yeah, it might be nice to have some kind of coda to see them and know where they went and more importantly where they didn't go.
Maybe.
Right? Because a lot of it is focused on changing his past,
Yeah.
right? Altering that single event, and to know that neither one of them felt the need to go back and alter anything would have, I think, been a nice coda. It's unnecessary, but I think I agree with that. I think I would have liked to have seen some sort of confirmation that the time machine actually worked.
So having not seen any of it but the trailer,
Yeah.
here's my fix on that note is we get some quick shots of all the sets where we used to see them and there's just nobody there, or like somebody doing some random unrelated stuff. And then we go to a nice viewpoint with like trees and islands and water and stuff. And the two of them are old, but we don't know when they are.
I don't hate that. I kind of like that.
Yeah. I'm trying to think about it. It's not bad, but because you don't know the movie, like, I'm not sure that the way the movie is presented, it's about fixing their past, not where they end up in the future. Like, it was a lot about...
like it wouldn't fit.
Yeah, it
Like,
was
all I want to know is that they didn't feel the need to go back and address the things that they spent all this time feeling like they needed to address, because they've transcended the need
it was
for
a
that
lot
now,
about
right?
fixing regrets and stuff like that.
I'm also trying to, in my head, not make it like that ending for Millennium. You know, where it's like it showed them swimming. It was like the Blue Lagoon at the end.
Right. That's the alternate ending.
The alternate ending to Millennium. I just keep coming back to that, and I'm like, I definitely don't want to do that with it.
No.
Okay, alternate ending. All that stuff I said before, but instead of a nice vista, they fall out of a car, also old, but they're strapped with like bandoliers and guns, and it's like a dystopian future.
There we go.
The main character would fit right in with that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I think that I have a better answer, though. I wanted them to give some resolution to the B story, the B plot.
Yes.
Remember the stuff with Jake Johnson and his struggles with finding attraction with this ex-girlfriend that he had a summer fling with because he was trying to recapture his past.
The vicarious living he does through whatever the character, Dopinder from Deadpool.
Right.
Was that Belinda as played by Kristen Bell?
No, that's the girlfriend that we're told is dead but isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. She kind of shows up at the end there. But yeah, I think it would be resolution to the B plot. Some things that were dropped and left unresolved that I'd like to see.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I think we all have one or two of those threads in our past.
Oh yeah, just one or yeah.
See, selfishly, this is why I want to make a time travel movie, just to like address some of my demons and fix some stuff, settle some scores.
That is the Uncle Rico approach to time travel.
That's right. Well, that's 3 questions, Jeff. So it is time to play the game. I'm going to ask you those 4 questions we discussed, and hopefully you have some numbers in your head. So,
yes,
Brian, of course, has seen the movie and should not be swayed by your guesses. Right, Brian?
Nah, I've already got my numbers picked out.
You got them picked out, okay. Okay, so question 1. Jeff, do you believe this would be a certified fresh movie?
Yes.
And do you believe that the critics' score is higher or the audience score is higher?
Critics.
I wonder if my little hums and ums and ahs like make people feel weird about their answer.
Isn't that the point? It's like you're playing poker and you're just trying to throw me off.
Could I be throwing Brian off, or am I making you second guess what you just said?
Maybe that's why Brian's doing so well, because he knows you and your noises so well.
Maybe so. Maybe it's the noises that are tipping me off. You need to start wearing like a muzzle and like sunglasses.
We'll go back to COVID. COVID times, I'll wear a mask.
There we go.
Okay, here's the big question, Jeff. What do you believe that the critics' score was for this movie?
85%.
All right, 85%. And what do you believe the audience gave this movie?
82%.
Okay.
Those are good
close.
Guesses.
Yeah, 82.
Those are good guesses, I think.
See, Nate's giving you a bunch of weird noises to throw off the fact that I
just
got a perfect score.
That's just me trying to do some math.
Yeah, that's the sound. That's the sound of his brain. He's actually not verbalizing those noises. We can just hear his head. He's got no more hair to like muffle it.
Hey,
so it just comes straight out.
What the fuck was that? Is it like a bald joke, Brian?
Look, no, I mean
we've been doing this for 4 years, and you're doing a bald joke.
I gotta tell you, you were like bent over working on the math, and all I could see was the top of your head. So that was really where that came from.
Well, it's kind of exacerbated by your background, because like sometimes if your head gets too light or dark, it'll kind of bleed.
That's
well,
true.
I have no shame. There's no shame here. Okay, Brian, Jeff has locked in his guesses, his answers. How about you? Do you believe this is a certified fresh movie?
Definitely. Yes.
Yes. Okay. And which do you believe is higher, the critics' score or the audience score?
I'm going critics.
Okay. Are you just copying Jeff?
No.
He can't do that or he would lose.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
Right.
Yeah, like, can't do it exactly right.
I can't tie him. I also think that this kind of like bucks that sort of thing where audience scores are lower because they don't get the time travel, because there's really not a lot of time travel in this.
No, the time travel's not the point, yeah.
I just think critics probably rank it a little bit higher just because they get it.
All right. Well, what do they rank it?
I am going to say 89%.
89. Hey, is that... All right. I'm going to, like, turn my camera off.
As you're doing the math, we need to insert the sound of, like, a dial-up modem.
Or, like, gears grinding or something. Anything that would smoke or overheat.
Something that sounds just mechanically faulty.
I'm worse at math than I am at reading, Brian. So it's, you know... Okay. Question 4. What do you believe the audience score is for this movie?
I'm going to put it at 79.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, gentlemen, this has been a good game. Good night. No. Time to reveal these answers and thusly the scores. First question, is this movie certified fresh? Jeff, you said yes. Brian, you also said yes. And yes, the critics have given this a certified fresh score.
That's right. $5 for you.
Good.
And that's 75% of them liked it? Is that how
75% or better, yeah, is certified fresh. Question 2, which scored higher, the critics or the audience? Jeff, you said the critics score. Brian, you also said the critics score. And yes, the critics gave this a better rating. 2 points for each of you. And this is a point, before I actually reveal the critics scores, I'm going to read the critics consensus. That seems to work out pretty well, right? Yeah. Isn't that nice? It's really short and to the point, but...
Good movie.
Movie good.
Soundtrack weak.
The acting was so-so.
Aubrey Plaza made it good.
Critics consensus. Safety Not Guaranteed's ostensibly modest ambitions are outmatched by the movie's strong performances, beguiling charm, and heartfelt story.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So, as far as the critics score guesses that we have here, Jeff, you said 85%, and Brian, you said 89%. The critics gave this movie 91%.
Oh!
Fork.
That is 5 points for Jeff and 10 points for Brian.
I gotta be honest, I thought it was going to be in the 80s. Did not think it would crack the 90s, but good for this movie, you know?
Good for this movie.
So the only way I can win this now is if I get it right on the money.
No, not necessarily.
I could be out of the running in the audience score. I may have ranked it too low.
I don't typically do this, but right now the score is 13-8. So it all comes down to this. Ooh, see, this is like stressful and entertaining and stuff. That's what all the listeners are telling me in the comments below.
Stressful and entertaining. Nate is just so-so.
The cast is weak. Okay, audience score. Jeff, you said that was 82%, and Brian, you said it was 79%. You guys split the difference. The audience score is 80%.
Wow.
And that means there's 10 points for Jeff and 10 points for Brian, which makes Brian the winner.
You suck.
But Jeff, this is insane. You scored 18 points and didn't win. That's fucking nuts.
You know what?
On any other night, that's a win. Unbelievable.
Ordinarily, I would be gnashing my teeth and rending my garments, but Brian is such a top quality competitor, a generous winner. How could I be bitter about this?
That's great, Jeff. You know,
you were within scoring points on both guesses, and that's really, really impressive.
That's very rare.
18 points is crazy good. So
Nate, I'd like to credit my almost win to your excellent running of the game and explanation of the rules.
I'm sure that's what. That was Camilla. Remember Camilla, the British lady? Okay. Well, Jeff, as you know better than most, we like to end these episodes by reading some of the worst user reviews that I can find on Rotten Tomatoes.
Before you subject us to that, can I give my alternate ending?
I thought you just gave 2 of them, man.
Those were based on yours. This one, I've been thinking about since I re-listened to the episode. We go back in time with them, and we find out that in order to save her from somebody driving into her house, he had to push them out of the way, which then led him into driving into her house.
Oh, and that's why he drove into her house? Because he switched the timeline?
And it'd be a closed loop.
A closed loop.
Interesting, because his story is that someone drove into her house, and their story is that, it was him. But, that's interesting.
That's actually pretty clever.
Yeah, it's clever. It's clever. How does that change the character, though? Because, right now, the character's kind of manic and a little off, and
he'd find her back in time, and they'd be stuck there, and they'd have to be together, maybe? I don't know.
I'll tell you what, Jeff. What we need to do here is you need to go and actually watch this movie.
Yes.
And then come back and talk about it for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. I think so. It's a really
watch
great
the movie. It's a good time regardless. I'll tell you who disagrees.
Oh boy.
Edmund H. Edmund gave it 2 stars.
Too many abandoned plot lines. What's the point of going back in time to fix his girlfriend problem, then finding out she's not dead? The FBI agents act like Laurel and Hardy.
Is that true? Is it true that...
They're not that clownish.
No, I don't think they're clownish at all. They're kind of ineffectual, but they're not even characters.
They're funny in the same way that and I think I mentioned it in the episode, that the officers or the FBI guys in Grosse Pointe Blank that are kind of following the action around. They're kind of the same.
But they don't do anything.
Humorous.
They're not.
Do they act as a Greek chorus like Rosencrantz and Guildenstern?
No.
No.
Singing me, oh muse, of this weirdo that works in the grocery store.
I was about to say you're giving the movie too much credit, but I don't think you are. I think something like that probably could be in this movie, but it's not. The FBI agents act like Laurel and Hardy.
Where did they go at the end? Just when it started getting interesting. Nice acting, but poor plot development. Left unsatisfied.
I think he wanted to see a different movie.
Yeah, sorry, Edmund. Okay, I don't know whether we're going to laugh at this or have a serious discussion.
What if I just have a stroke and pass out?
And
you guys finish the show without me?
Option C.
My question would be, who's going to send us your audio?
Oh, shit. Let me write a will really quick.
Is there a designated survivor for that? Yeah.
This is from an anonymous reviewer, which I'm not really sure if I wanted to read this or not, but I'm gonna. They gave it 1/2 star. And here's why.
This movie is trash. Why do people think it's okay to say the R word?
Oh, man.
Angry face emoji.
After the 3rd time of hearing it, I shut off the movie. I can't even believe this had been given 91% rating.
Shocked face, sick face, angry face.
Because of the R word.
I'm disgusted. I work with the disability community as well as have family who have disabilities, and this is extremely offensive.
You know, as somebody who works with disabled people and has disabled relatives, I disagree.
Okay.
Respectfully disagree with that.
Yeah, see, this is really kind of touchy because it's like somebody with a social justice perspective on it that you have to kind of...
Well, let's talk about it. You have relations with disabilities. I'm a disability advocate as a autistic person with ADHD. Like, I haven't seen it, so I can't really comment to the text, but
yeah,
did it come out in the year 2000 or is it more recent?
This was what, 2011, 2012?
2012.
Yeah,
2012.
yeah.
That's a little late for it. I feel
a little
like
bit,
it was
right? Like
less...
2010 is kind of the crossover. Well, I think Tropic Thunder is the last movie that's allowed to say the R word.
That movie gets away with a lot of things that you can't do anymore.
It does, but I mean, that was the last one. We're going to look at that and consider that the end of the golden age of that.
Golden age?
My feeling, yeah, the end of the golden age of being able to say all these terrible things.
Right.
My take on that is always, I'm not going to say you're wrong, but I am going to say good luck enjoying anything from before the year 2008.
Yeah.
It's like, if that's what you're looking for, then you will find something to hate in almost every comedy you try to watch.
Yeah, I feel like at some point you have to take the movie as to what are they trying to say. They may be using the word, but they're not in any way promoting that word, right? And
I mean, using it as a harassing.
Yeah, it's not a weapon.
It's
not a weapon, and it's
just a doofus has a limited vocabulary.
Well, I feel like a lot of people that get really, really offended like that and find things, a lot of them are not recognizing their allies. You're so ready to write everybody off. This movie, if anything, is probably an advocate for people with those issues, because the main character certainly is presented as though he could be on the spectrum, right?
Absolutely.
I would say, but he's...
Even watching the trailer, I was like, wait, that looks familiar.
Yeah.
Right, but he's a hero at the end.
Cool.
He's the one who was right. Nobody believed in him, and look what he did.
Anyway, so, good thoughts, more power to you, but...
Is this a particular thing with comedies? Because I feel like a lot of... Right, what are the best stand-up comedy movies, right? You got Eddie Murphy, Raw, and Delirious. Most of us aren't going to be going back to watch that very often.
Right. I mean, yeah,
at this point, it doesn't age that well often.
There's one that I really love that really aged poorly. And it was a black comedian, but it wasn't Eddie Murphy.
Richard Pryor?
No. Although,
Bernie Mac?
Did he wear a sweater?
Oh, maybe.
Oh! You mean my childhood hero?
Yeah. Used to love that one.
Okay, let's see. Alan G. This is a short and to the point. Alan G gives it 1 star.
Plausible plot, my ass. Time travel. Not quite yet. Horrible acting? Yes.
Wait. Was horrible acting a question?
Yes. Yeah, there was a question mark there.
Wow, he Rumsfelded it.
I feel like
talking to myself, am I? Oh, yes.
He did. He absolutely did. I forgot about Rumsfeld. Oh, my God. What I wouldn't give to have Rumsfeld back. Anyway.
I mean, boy, how far we've fallen.
Oh, you mean a defense secretary that isn't necessarily drunk all the time?
Necessarily, yeah.
Plausible plot, my ass. Time travel, not quite yet. That's the part that confuses me. What does he mean, not quite yet?
Is he working on it?
Maybe because he's annoyed that they don't get to it until
Maybe
the end.
He's working on time travel and he's upset that this guy in the movie may have done it first.
That's really weird.
I don't know. It's
the first time he's seen a time travel movie. He's like, somebody else has my idea.
Time travel? Get out of here.
Not quite yet. Okay.
Really disagree on that one.
No, for sure. He
I'll
won,
grant you that time travel isn't real, but
yeah.
Could this have been his first introduction to
cinema?
Navel gazy, like high background sounds in the mix. Like as I'm listening to your show play clips of it, I'm like, people might just not like that kind of movie where it's kind of more realistic.
Well, I can tell you he gave it
but
1 star, so he definitely didn't like it.
But yeah, these are the kind of movies that I watched a lot in my early days of loving cinema and going to the video store and stuff.
But yeah, it's like a smaller budget, I've got a story to tell kind of movie.
That's how you find the gems.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he probably wanted a Terminator lightning naked guy in the alley kind of moment.
Or like a VCR
that.
box with a painted cover. All the ones with the painted covers are good. Yeah.
Yeah, like Ghoulies.
Maybe one of the best.
This next one, Spooky Skeleton M, gave it 1/2 star. Now, I looked at Spooky Skeleton, and I'm going to tell you right now that this person is a troll. They absolutely have to be a troll, because I looked back at their other reviews, and anything that had a high critic review had a low score from them. And anything with a really low score had a super duper high score from them. So
okay, we're on to your game.
I'm already on to them, and I'm not sure that.
Are we platforming an asshole? Is this?
Yes. But we had you on anyway. Oh, did you wait?
Holy shit! It took a minute to realize I was burning.
Yeah, you were.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that was.
I'm in the middle of a sick burn.
And don't forget, you have to compliment us later.
Yeah, I said it was sick. It was very well done.
Okay, Spooky Skeleton says 1/2 star.
One of the worst movies ever created.
Come on now.
Completely fails in the humor department and has a mind-numbingly boring love story.
None of that is true.
No, it's all false.
I have a theory, which is if anybody unironically uses the word humor instead of comedy or jokes or lines, that person does not have a good sense of humor.
Interesting.
See, I'm gonna think about that now.
What about the Good Humor Ice Cream Man?
It's not ha-ha funny.
Yeah, good's a
I
bit
think that's
of
just
an
proving the
overstatement.
point, honestly.
Funny thing, though, I did deliver Good Humor ice cream for 4 years in college.
Oh,
wow.
How about
Did
that?
anybody ever come up to you and say, it's possible you just don't understand comedy? Like, they lick one lick of the ice cream and they're like, no,
I've been burned harder by kids. It could happen. They pull out the joke stick and they're like, this is crap, and they throw it at me.
Okay, well, that was the last one I was going to read. Jeff, you had a long laundry list of credits to your name here. What would you like to highlight? The fantasy writing? The comedy? You're a comedian? Like you've done stand-up?
No, never. No, improv and my show, which is sort of a mix of improv and tabletop role-playing.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
But yeah, I crack wise.
Game designer? That would be the tabletop games?
Yeah, so Shattered Worlds RPG is set in the world of my books and my game. It's sort of a space opera fantasy thing with like Stargate kind of stuff, starships, robots, zombies, wizards, I'm a Star Wars and a Star Trek fan, so it's informed by those different threads.
Nice.
And the show is just as many jokes as we can stick in and still have a story.
See.
So I'm just going to boil it down here. Why don't you tell us what your podcast is about?
Yes.
You said that came from some inspiration from the two of us. Like, I can't imagine.
That's the great and secret knowledge, a speculative fiction podcast.
Oh,
and,
good. That came from Brian. I had nothing to do with it, I bet.
Because
fiction, that was Brian.
Because I started listening to y'all and watching the Quantum Leap show. What do we call it? Quantum Leap 2? Whatever. With Raymond Lee. and I wanted to talk about the show myself with somebody on a podcast, and it's kind of a niche interest, but I went to my networks. I'm like, would anybody like to start a podcast to talk about this and other sci-fi stuff or fantasy?
Wait, so you were going to start a competing podcast?
A competing podcast.
watch-along podcast about... There's only so much that we can do.
It's like about Quantum Leap, but what if smart people talked about it?
That was the idea, but I couldn't get anybody who wanted to talk about Quantum Leap with me. So we started with Susanna Clark's Piranesi, went like a couple chapters at a time, and really got deep into the text of that excellent book. She's the woman that wrote Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure Brian knows who that is.
Yeah, I mean, Nate, you have to have been to a bookstore in the last 10 years. It's kind of like buying a ream of paper, except the words are already on it.
So, and from there, we just kept going. We covered The Wizard of Oz, Lois McMaster Bujold's The Vor Game, and then we got into TV shows and did some comics, Swedish comics about a bear called Bamsa, World's Strongest Bear. Fantastic. But yeah, we just kind of follow our muse, and now we're at Star Trek The Next Generation. We did most of season 1. We skipped the ones I hate or that are kind of boring.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Star Trek month, like you were stepping on our toes again.
Never.
Just how much inspiration, quote unquote.
To do that, we would have to have engagement from listeners, so that wouldn't.
What's the name of this podcast?
That's The Great and Secret Knowledge, a speculative fiction podcast.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
And, and we're also covering, what did we just do? Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, man.
Oh, we haven't
The
done
Good
that yet.
Place,
That we
BoJack
could probably do
Horseman.
that, couldn't we?
Yeah.
I don't think we can do that.
Is that multiple?
It's multiverse, but it's not time travel.
No time
I
travel?
asked my co-host that if that was time travel right at the very beginning, and she's like, no, that's just a universe where they're happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have not seen this movie.
There's the universe where they're rocks. We're not traveling through time. It's just parallel universes. Yeah, we can't. I don't think I can fudge that one.
There is time travel in my podcast, though, and my books. In the podcast, a wizard somehow goes back in time to when, like, this facility was hit by a bunch of bombs and they were trapped in this room, and ghosts had to interact. It was great.
This is a narrative podcast, then?
Yes.
What's the name of that podcast?
That's Shattered Worlds RPG.
All right.
That's the one that's inspired by the books.
Yeah.
Okay.
We roll dice, talk shit, make jokes.
Awesome. Well, if we can send any listeners your way, I hope that that's the case. And we appreciate the word of mouth, and we appreciate all the support that you've given us for how long have we been doing this? Too long.
Yeah. Seriously.
Not long enough.
Jeff is like the Moses of our podcast. Like, if this podcast is the burning bush.
Wait, okay. The one difference is that I'm looking directly at you instead of like through a cleft in the rock.
Oh, that's fair.
Unless we call Google Meets the
I was going to
cleft.
say, what is the video call?
I can never meet you in person.
This is like...
Or my eyes will explode.
You will be back for a second try. It might be Ninja. Is it Ninja Turtles? It's Ninja Turtles. You'll be back for that, so don't watch it.
What kind of Ninja Turtles are these? Is this like Secret of the Ooze or something weirder?
It's Muppets, but like it's the third one.
It's the third one, Turtles in Time. Remember, this is a time travel podcast, so
yeah.
But yeah, absolutely steer clear of that one, and we'll talk about it next time.
For multiple reasons, you want to steer clear.
You're only giving him hints, Brian.
I mean...
Does April O'Neil go back in time and get to wear a princess outfit?
I haven't seen it.
I don't remember. You've never seen it?
No.
Wow. Oh my God.
At any rate... Again, this podcast does not have a way of ending, so no outro music or anything like that. This podcast is pretty much done when we stop.
It's over.
So we just trail off, like we're just kind of tired of hanging out.
Yeah, depending. It'll either trail off or just get cut off.
You guys are so great. I mean, true masters of the art.
Oh, so we'll go a little longer. This is good.
You know what you should do? It should trail off and then come back.